Yo, yo, yo. What is up? It has been a while. A lot of stuff has happened. Um, I moved in with my dad. I'm no longer living with my mom. Going to a new school. Um, it's actually my old school, or not really. I went to the middle school out here with all of my friends, and now I'm at the
Right on.
high school with all of them. So I'm still getting my room set up. I'm still getting settled. It's kind of hectic, kind of. And yes, yes, I know ball. We're on The Last of Us Part 2 right now. Of course I know ball. This is literally like out of all my games, I'm really bad at ranking games, honestly. But if I had to choose an all-time favorite game, I would choose The Last of Us Part 2. Um, it doesn't even have to be the remastered version. Like I love it for the story. I know a lot of people like this. The fan base fucking was basically half and half. Like extremely half and half, bro. I've never seen a fan base divided as much as fucking this one. There is like, if you guys are on Reddit at all, which I hope you aren't, again, they're literally two different subs that are like the polar opposites of each other, and they genuinely hate each other so much. It's just a medkit on the ground. But yeah, we're playing No Return today.
Maybe it came from back there.
And we're playing as my favorite character, Ellie.
Lost her. Spread out.
Lost me, motherfucker. You didn't even look for me, bro. I love how he doesn't shoot me this entire time.
All right.
Oh, it's because she has a bat. Like, wow, that's awesome. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna stab you to death.
Right.
Dear God. But yeah, I love Ellie Williams. Probably one of my favorite characters of all time. I don't like if I had to have like a tier list. I don't even know like what my favorite character of all time would even be. But Ellie is definitely up there, and Clementine. Because if you guys didn't know, um, fucking zombie games, just zombie media in general, is my favorite fucking genre of all time. Like, if you guys want to get me hooked into like a story or a game, just tell me it's about zombies. I will definitely give it a chance. Especially if it's like a story game or it has really good combat.
Wolf, let go.
Oh, dude, the fucking gore in this game. Bruce said, "Wolf, let go." Who the hell do you think I am? We ain't on none of that. I'm not gonna lie. Don't you think you fucking Usain Bolt out here, bro? Get the hell out of here. Think you are. Yeah, we are just playing on moderate though, because I've been extremely rusty with this game. I don't even know why they put a workbench here, but oh, I didn't even look at the gambit. Hold on. But yeah, I've been really rusty. Like I was never a god at this combat. But then again, nobody really is. Like you see those edits of people like shoulder swap shooting three people in the head in a row. It's just super unrealistic. Probably took them like a million tries to do. It looks cool, but you're never actually applying that into a real game. Is that what I need? No, what did I needed? Oh, hi. I'm gonna snatch this brick right here. I genuinely don't know what I need to do. No.
Fuck.
Distract. Oh, fuck you. What? It's a. Ah, damn it. Let him go. No. Let him go. No. It's okay. We don't need to get the gambit done. We're not fucking playing.
Fuck.
What's her name? Queen Firefly. We're just gonna call her Queen Firefly because I can't remember. Damn, what was her? Dude. What was that? Brick? I'll take that. Yeah. What was her name? I can't be this slow. It doesn't. Nah, it doesn't matter. Y'all shouldn't know who I'm talking about. Only 26 damage taken from that bitch at the end because I didn't know what I was doing. Um, but yeah, a lot of people hate this game. Like they'll fucking despise this game. Honestly, I love this game to death. I think it's a master. I think it's genuinely a masterpiece. And I know a lot of people argue like, oh, Ellie should have killed Abby in the theater. I'm like, oh, I respect that. I respect that opinion. I think that if she was more mentally prepared, 100%, she fucking would have murdered her. But Ellie was never as mentally prepared as Abby was. Abby is literally a trained soldier who had basically been training for years to prepare and go get revenge on Joel. And I think if Ellie got basically the exact same amount of training that Abby did, she definitely would have been able to kill her. But in that theater fight, fuck no. There wasn't a single capture rattlers. Let's capture gas station? Oh, light work, bro. I could just rush gas station if I can find the safe. But yeah, in the condition she was, Ellie was never beating Abby in the theater. It's just that's just how it is. Come on, Joel. Only 5? I want to see if we can sneak in. But yeah, Ellie basically had every advantage except for mental space, and as everybody knows, wit wins over everything else. Hi. Let's chill. I can't see anybody. Joel, I hope you get them because I don't know where the fuck they are. Yeah, I had like a whole rant on how Ellie could have won and why she was basically doomed to fail in that situation. Gotcha.
Quiet.
Fucking snatched. Actually get cooked. I knew there would be someone there. Joel? Oh my god! Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Shit.
Whoa, I fucking heard that. I did not like that. Shooting me through, Joel? Damn! Crazy. Okay, once you guys see safe captured, like up there, just know that at the end, you can go looking for shit, and you'll be completely fine without opening the safe. Because at this end, she'll just open the safe anyway. Like right there, I got some health that I wouldn't have gotten if I just immediately open the safe. See? Told you. But if it does not say safe captured, fucking bolt to that safe and get it open. It's only when it says safe captured and has that check mark. What do we get? Eh? Yeah, I got shot on some bullshit, I'm not gonna lie. 60 accuracy was 60%. But yeah, dude, I had a whole ass rant on how Ellie could have won. I don't know where it was. Maybe Reddit. Could have been YouTube. But yeah. Like, we know Elliot's. Oh my fucking god. It's one of my friends' name. But we know Ellie isn't incompetent. We know she can wipe squads of people. We know she's an extremely dangerous individual. And that she is a force to be reckoned with. I would not fuck with Ellie. But in that theater fight, she had already been fucking traumatized, first off, from killing pregnant bitch. Fuck her, I don't know. I mean, she had quite a few rights to be mad, but yeah, I forget her name. But pregnant lady, she kills pregnant lady. Already fucking traumatized. Um, Jesse gets shot clean through the fucking skull. To her knowledge, Tommy gets fucking shot in the back of the head. Of course, we later find out it's only the back of the neck and he got paralyzed. But she does not know that. So basically, she just saw Jesse get fucking obliterated. And she was already fucking, heavy breathing from that. Then she sees Tommy get presumably fucking executed right in front of her eyes. So it's safe to assume at this point she's basically having a mental breakdown. She's like, Ellie is more of a stealthy kind of what she's built around. And I would say, like, I might die here, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm talking, but I don't care. Is that a clicker? Yeah, it is. Holy shit, I actually couldn't see him. Yeah, I just immediately fucking died to a clicker. My god, that actually put the fear of God in me. It's whatever. I really need to pick it up. But at that point in the fight, she'd already been fucking traumatized. She tortured Nora. She killed a pregnant lady on accident. Fucking, she just saw Jesse get murdered. Presumably Tommy got murdered. Um, don't know where the fuck Dina is. Dina, yeah, where? Yeah, Mel killed Mel. Um, but yeah, so basically she's fucked. Mentally, she was never prepared for this. I don't think she ever would have been mentally prepared to face Abby. Because Ellie at this point is just filled with rage, and yeah, that'll work on like your average Joe, your average soldier, but with a fucking battle hardened soldier like Abby who's been I would say she's basically been trained to keep her emotions regulated. She's been through a lot of shit. And she knows get the mission done first and then be fucking angry. And so of course Abby cooks Ellie while she's having a mental breakdown and being an idiot. Like she's literally running around with a shotgun saying, "Where the fuck are you? Come the fuck out." Just like announcing her presence, which is something that Ellie never fucking does. Because the most ideal way to play Ellie is stealthily. or by setting a surprise attack, which she changes her playstyle a little too late in the game. I think if she started out being stealthy, she could have definitely killed Abby. Like even just sneaking up on her with a fucking knife. Probably could have stabbed Abby in the neck. But yeah, Ellie was not in the right headspace, and that was basically the biggest thing that decided that fight from the moment it began. If she was more prepared, yes, she would have fucking obliterated Abby. I mean, did you see the guns this bitch had? It's crazy work. I think if they were both fully kitted up, you just throw them against each other. And let's just cross flamethrower out of the way. Because yeah, you can hit a motherfucker with a flamethrower, I guess. But they can hit you with a shotgun way faster than you can hit them with a flamethrower. Because if when you first shoot it, it takes a moment to light up. Ellie could probably blast your head off with a shotgun by then. Put them both with shotguns against each other, and I guess you call it a tie. So let's take shotguns off. Let's take off shit like the flamethrower, and we're taking off the flamethrower. Might as well take off the SMG. That thing's got a crazy fire rate. Fucking, that's instant death right there. So what are they left with? Handguns, rifles. Oh, it's kind of hard to say because you don't really see him in a gunfight, so you can't really say nothing about that. I mean, they're both great shots. I don't. It's kind of hard to determine. We know Ellie could be Abby hand to hand. Obviously, Abby's malnourished and fucking uh, basically a stick version of herself at the end. But still, Ellie is very smart, and I think that she could definitely beat Abby in hand to hand. I don't want to say hand to hand. Fuck hand to hand. Ellie loses that, but if you give her fucking switchblade, she probably wins. Make her actually go for vital points of the body instead of just swiping at fucking Abby's arms. But then again, you can also say same thing for Abby. She could just disarm Ellie. It's such a hard matchup, honestly. If both were in like the right headspace, it's kind of a hard matchup. I won't lie. Abby definitely has more training, but Ellie is still a killing machine. They're both like one man armies. It's like unstoppable force versus unstoppable force. Then again, I feel like Ellie's never facing Abby without some type of emotional fucking disadvantage. Especially because of how recent it was. It was like a couple weeks, maybe like a month ago when it happened, and all she can think about is Abby. And the PTSD and shit. Like, Abby had years to prepare and get ready and train. Ellie didn't have that. If she did, Probably could have killed Abby. Honestly. Would have been easier too, honestly. Because of course her relations with the WLF would have fucking weakened. And then, gets caught by the Seraphites. Wait, not the Seraphites, my bad. The Rattlers. If we were to say that she didn't get caught by the Rattlers, then I don't even think she would even know that Ellie's coming after her. Because at that point, there's barely anybody to get through. Like, she doesn't have to go through any WLF. It's just her and Lev traveling at that point. So Ellie comes in with more training and more emotional resistance. Probably kills Abby. This is like such a hard thing to say though, because I love them both, so I can't just be biased and choose one side. Because I think there's arguments for both sides on who would win if everything were even ground. Like there's good arguments on both sides. Of course, there's better arguments for Abby because of how she already won the theater fight. So that's a big argument point. That's really easy to defend. But all fucking Ellie defenders are actual like lobotomites who like don't even think for a second. They just go, "Ellie should have won. It's so stupid. Ellie should have won." When there's so many good arguments you can make about Ellie winning, like how Ellie could have won, but no, nobody wants to make that argument. They just want to say that whatever fuck his name is a little bitch and they want to kill him, and that Ellie lost to plot. I don't think Ellie lost to plot. I think Ellie lost to her own mental, and that Abby used that to her advantage 100%. It's literally the thing. You take battle hardened, cool headed fucking soldier and you put him up against angry killing machine. What are they going to do? The soldier has nothing but hands and bottles. What are they going to do? Bing, 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 bing. You guessed it. They're going to use that person's anger against them. That's how it works. Fucking Miyamoto Musashi? Dude will literally show up to duels late just to piss his opponents off and use that against them. I think one of his famous duels, he literally showed up so extremely late, and then he used a fucking boat oar to beat this dude. Or no, it wasn't a boat oar. It was a wooden sword he fashioned out of a boat oar. Like, do you know how fucking insane that is? Like, headspace, I feel like changes everything. At this point, Ellie's fucking traumatized. She's angry, probably having a breakdown. And all she's thinking is, I want to fucking kill this bitch. Like, she's literally just yelling, like, I'm going to fucking find you. Walking around with a shotgun, being loud as hell. Like, she would never do. Unless, having a fucking breakdown. And then Abby's fucking sneaking around with bottles. Just being a little fucking rat. She throws a bottle, distracts Ellie. I think you can grab another bottle, throw that shit again at her. Like, there's so many, like, big brain tactics you could use to fuck with Ellie. But yeah, if Ellie was more cool headed, She fucking would have murdered Abby. You know, if you're hearing me say this and you're just like, yeah, you're delusional, you're an idiot, that's never happening, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I think there are very clear cut arguments for Abby and less harder arguable arguments for Ellie, but I like to argue those anyway. Just because, you know, I love her character. I love both of them very much. Obviously, Ellie more than Abby, but Abby's a fucking queen. I love Abby. You know, fucking what's his name were to come out and be like, there was no scenario where Ellie would have ever beaten Abby. I would be 100% okay with that. But until that happens, I will keep arguing and rage baiting. I did that one time with this bitch that my friend was dating. I realized I was losing because they were making good points on why Ellie would have never won. One of those points being that she was obviously basically having a breakdown and was like rage filled and consumed. And when she said that, I was just like, damn, she's right. So what am I gonna do? Am I gonna admit I'm wrong, or am I gonna start rage baiting? And I just started fucking rage baiting, and it worked. It worked. It fucking worked, bro. Like if you ever lose an argument, just start rage baiting and pray it works. Or admit that you're wrong. Be a better person. Be mature. Be more mature. If you're a bum. But yeah. Also, the reason I don't have any of the extras and I can't get any of the extras is, well, that's why. Wait, what's that? Oh yeah, permadeath. Is that right? Permadeath per chapter challenge moderate. I would do it on hard, but you know I'm rusty. It's been a while. I already did that, but I only did it. I did it on the original version, but I didn't do it on this version. I still have these. These are fucking bullshit. I actually hate these. When I run with, like, I might as well just start going down the list and start crossing people off because I don't know which one it is for fucking roll call, and it's making me so mad. It might be Mel. If I'm gonna be honest, it might be Mel. But I feel like I've already done Mel, so it might be Yara. I'll try Yara. Fuck this one. This one making me mad too. But yeah, I had these two done on the original. I 100% of the original. But so like fuck, these ones were. This one was considerably harder than the permadeath one. Grounded is actually the hardest, and I mean like the hardest difficulty I've ever played on. And there's genuinely no competing with it. It's extremely unfair too because it's not even like actually realistic because enemies will just mow you down with bullets upon bullets. And then once you get in and you kill them, they have no ammo, no resources, no nothing. And it's like that's not realistic. It's fine. I know. It's like it just adds to how hard it is and it makes me proud that I actually got that achievement. But it's still kind of a what is it called? A leg pull? An ass pull? I think it's called an ass pull. And this one, I'm gonna do this one first, and then I'm gonna do permadeath, and then I'll do grounded. God, just thinking about it, dude. Like I'm just gonna skip like every section I can. That's dead ass what I did on grounded. I feel like the hardest part of grounded for me was Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara was actual fucking hell. Like unless you've gone through grounded and you got to Santa Barbara, do not fucking talk to me. Because Santa Barbara was actually like fucking walking through the infernal depths of hell while I have a stick up my ass and there are literal fucking demons chasing me. That's what Santa Barbara on Grounded felt like. The second hardest was getting through the hospital. I genuinely that it was insane. I was so fucking happy when I finally pushed that fucking door open as there's like three people running down the hall. I've got like a slither of health left and I'm finally home fucking free. Because once you close that door, you're home free, dude. You're good to go. But until you close that door, it's the biggest sneak fest of all fucking time. But yes, we are going to play a little bit of chronological.
Stop it.
What you laughing for, Owen? Shut the fuck up. Let me go to my audio. I don't know what it's at. Honestly, no. I'm going to keep effects at like 85 because, dude, the gunshots in this game are actually insane. Turn the music up. Cinematics. I don't use screen reader. At least I hope it's not on. Alternate can. I'm not looking at that. What is this? Ah, that actually would be a little useful. I love all these. Like, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not. Honestly, I am not pretty sure. But I think The Last of Us Part 2 might have won an award for like their accessibility. Because that was one of their biggest things is making the game extremely accessible to all of the people they could. Third person camera. Oh. I didn't know about that. I did not know about camera distance. I bet some people would actually love that. Field of view too? This is in the motion sickness? Like who would have known this was here? Wait, I hope some of y'all who didn't know this was here just found out from that. I'm probably not going to change it because I think I'm alright with it. What's dolly zoom? Toggles moments? What? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I like that. Persistent center dot. Honestly, some people should use this. What is this? Perform certain difficult jumps. Huh. Well, it's usually that doesn't happen, but sometimes it does. What? Enhanced listen mode, bro. Oh. I I never would have suspected that to be an option. They really wanted to make this game accessible for literally everybody. Okay, that's off. Cinematic descriptions. Oh, we can turn that on, I won't lie. Like, wait, no, turn that off. I'm a dumbass. Audio cue? What does that mean? I don't care. Speech to vibration. Oh, I kind of like that one. I want to turn that back on. I kind of like that. Incoming enemy melee attacks. That would be really nice. Oh, that would be really nice, but I don't know. Oh, I think that'd be nice. I like the vibrations. I know there's a type of syndrome you can get from them but I'm pretty sure I already have it, so I don't care. Enable combat. Hostages don't escape. Allies don't get grabbed. That's only like. Oh wait, no, that's not only no return. That's also in the regular story mode, but at the same time, it rarely happens. Enemies don't flank. Like that was actually one of the craziest things, having like enemies constantly flank me. It's even worse on grounded. Can it's dodge? Yo, why is Ellie genuinely aura farming? Hold on. I kind of wonder how that looked, but I don't want to turn it on. While prone and not aiming, the setting is just what? Oh, enables camera sway. If you turn that off, like what's even the point of the accuracy upgrades if you turn weapon sway off? Honestly, reduces. Now, why the fuck would you? Okay. Tinnitus sound. That's cool. No, this is actually extremely cool. Allows the player to melee with. Oh, melee will take priority over fire, scope, or shoulder swap if any of those controls are bound to the same. What the hell does that mean? Like if I have melee bound to fire, scope, or shoulder swap? I guess that only applies for shoulder swap, I think. Hmm. Aiming mode? Oh, sprinting, crafting. Backpack weapon sway. Wait, what is this? Hold to enter backpack weapon swapping. Oh, I think that would be nice for some people. Well, aiming to draw. Uh, what? Oh, I'm actually tripping. Oh my god, I forgot about holding breath. I was thinking for a moment, like, is that like I was thinking of it like the stealth mechanic, but it's an aim mechanic that reduces sway and makes you more accurate. I genuinely, oh my god, I'm actually an idiot. That would be so useful. Automatically reunions. Oh no, I don't. I actually don't really like that. I hate games that force you to do that. Lock on aim. I did ask. I won't lie. My friend, she is so bad at video games. I think she literally had to use lock on aim, set all the way full. Probably arc throw lock on too. I won't lie. But she dead ass had lock on aim on, strength all the way up, and she told me she was still missing. Genuinely, my friend is one of the worst gamers I've ever seen. She she's something else. Okay, let's stop fucking stalling. Wait, that's a wait. I will fucking kill you. Get off my screen. No, that's gay. Get that out. Just a little bit of saturation. Just a little bit. Nah, fuck that. I'm sorry, what? No fucking way. What? When did they add this? They never had this, or this. What the fuck? I can make like what? I can make little phone wallpapers now. It's actually so. Wait, one, two, three, four. Wait, one, two, three, four. I don't remember the 4.0. I'm not gonna lie. I only remember there being three. But no, they. I didn't know they updated it. What the fuck? That's so cool. It's like a little postcard. What is this? Oh, it's locked. No, this is kind of gas. Hold up. I'm gonna get one without the logo and without the border. Dude, I did not know they added that. That's so cool. That's awesome.
I'm gonna kill you.
What?
That ass had my friend
Seriously,
call me,
stop
bro.
it.
And the first thing this dude says when I fucking open the phone is,
Come on
I'll
over
kill
and
you.
enjoy this view with me then.
It's great.
Nah, like, that's like a nanosecond after I open that shit. He just says, I'll kill you.
We made it all
I'm
the
like,
way up here just so you could
like,
power
like I'm
through the last
outside
few
sitting on the
steps.
porch.
Yeah.
I think I was eating a fucking
Yes.
Jimmy John's Italian beef nightclub sub. God, that's
Right here
those
is
are
what
so
happened.
gas. And this dude
We need
calls
you
me.
to
I'm like,
pass
oh, it's
over
bro.
here,
And I open it.
sit
Dude
on the
says,
edge,
I'll kill you.
or you can go down here on the
I'm just
kitchen
sitting there dumbfounded, like,
and live
what the
this view
fuck?
with me.
And my stepmom
We
is
can't
sitting
miss
on the
training.
porch in her chair, and she just looks over and
Really?
she
Not
gives me
just
that look, like,
for that
what?
one night.
And then she fucking laughs. And I'm like, okay then.
Can we talk about it?
And dude asked me to hop on. So I said I would, but I didn't
It's getting
because
late.
I had to call my girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know how it is. But yeah, it's fucking funny. Just I'll kill you.
Don't.
No, he's not like he's not even like
Do
one of my
not.
only
It's too
friends to do that.
high.
I've deadass had multiple friends
Oh my god.
just look me dead in my eyes out of nowhere, be like, "I'll kill you."
I don't think I can live like this anymore,
But
Abby.
yeah,
Owen, I seriously have to break up with you.
that reminds me of
I always
the
loved you.
time my friend had jeans and a dress shirt on. I deadass I look at this dude dead in the hall and I just fucking I didn't yell, but I said it kind of loudly. I'm like, "Bro, you got the big epi fit on." This guy's like, he turns. He says, "Don't you ever call me Big Epi again." The Big Epi fit. The Big Ep, bro. Actually insane. Gosh,
Abby!
there's some funny shit to joke
Down
about, but
here,
I
you
also want y'all to
asshole.
know, warn your kids about that stuff.
Jumped?
Like
Did I
if you're
miss that?
planning on kids,
I thought you drowned.
I want you to know
And you came to my
you
rescue?
need to warn your
No,
kids about people
I
like
came to make
Epstein.
sure you drowned.
Like I read this book called
I found
Speak,
something pretty awesome.
and this
What?
isn't really related to Epstein,
I
but it's
think
more
you're
so
gonna
just
have to
related
follow me
to
to see
rape
it.
and sexual assault in general. And Speak is by
Fine, we
Larry
have to go
Halls
back.
Anderson. I don't know if I
We
said her name
will.
right. I'm sorry if
Once
I
you see
didn't.
it.
But at the end, she has some
Owen,
after messages because it's
What are
like
you
an
gonna do?
anniversary
Kick out a bunch
copy.
of displaced fireflies who have nowhere else to
So there was
go?
a bunch of messages about
maybe.
Speak, and one of them,
I don't want to find out.
Just come see
I
for yourself.
forget what exactly the question was,
Take a deep breath.
but her answer was like, parents need to stop being scared. Oh, I remember the. Whoa. Holy shit. Owen, you're slow, bro. Keep up. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm actually such an idiot. But yeah, one of the questions is how do you feel about censorship? Like censorship of, whatever. Like, think of the censorship of the N word, basically. personally, I don't think you should censor the N-word. I mean, it really depends. Like, if you're trying to tell about the horrid stuff from back in, like, the times of slavery in America,
You gonna keep going?
I think you definitely shouldn't censor the N-word. But there are some situations where you should. If it's just, like, not necessary, then you should. But if you really want to show the horrors of, like, slavery, you should not be censoring the N-word. Because people need to know that the N-word is a dehumanizing word, and it is a word used to belittle
This place is crazy.
slaves
I think it's like
and more
one of those
modernly
zoos
belittle and
for
mock
fish.
black people.
Shut up.
Check this water pup out. I saw this seal the other day. It was
And
covered in spots.
They don't have spots. They're brown.
people need to
Those
know
are
that
sea lions.
No.
is the thing. Like, you,
No, you don't know.
I know what I
it's
saw with
basically
my
think
eyes.
of history repeats itself. That's what I'm saying. And so her response to the question was that parents need to. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of the wrong one. I'm thinking of the question where the dude he asks her how she feels about
Hey, give
Speak
me a hand with this.
Yep.
being banned and a lot of. Damn. Okay, hold on. I'm underage. I'm underage. I can say that. I can say that. I can say that. I'm underage.
What is this
I'm
place?
underage.
Well,
I can say
clearly this
that.
is some sort of theater.
But yeah,
Fish.
they literally the dude asked her how she
Are you
feels
a
about
rooster?
books being banned, about her book being banned in schools
You're an idiot.
from, backlash of parents. And she basically
The
says
sailboat was part of the show?
parents need to
Huh?
stop being
Looks like
scared
somebody turned
about
this into a makeshift dock or something.
talking to their kids about rape if they ever want rape culture to stop. It's so hard to remember. Hold on. Let me just grab the book real quick. I'll tell y'all. All right. So I have the book here, and we're gonna. Okay, here it is. So the question the guy asks is, your book Speak is constantly on the banned books list at schools. What would you say to those parents who are pushing for Speak to be banned? And she responds, I would ask them why they are afraid to talk to their kids about sexual violence. Parents must face up to their responsibilities to prepare their children for the dangers of the world. They must get over their own squeamishness about discussing human sexuality in order to do so. If more boys were taught by their parents what sexual consent is and that it is required always, we'd have less sexual violence. If girls and women felt safer to speak up after a sexual assault and the judicial system was prepared to consistently prosecute and punish rapists, then we'd begin to see those horrible numbers go down. And in parentheses, many more statistics can be found here. Rain with two N's.org/statistics. I want y'all to know that in case you want to look it up. Some parents cringe at the idea of talking to their kids about these things. I have no patience for that. Who do they want to be educating or miseducating their children about these things? Music videos? Internet porn? Locker room BS? It's hard to be a parent. It's a whole lot harder to be the parent of a kid who has been sexually assaulted or who is in jail after being found guilty of sexual assault. Speak opens the doors to some of the most important conversations a family will ever have. I hope y'all were able to take that all in without getting overwhelmed. But what she basically right there just dropped a fucking truth nuke. Like everything she's saying, she's just dropping truth nukes. Um, I want to find the one where she talks about censorship. Uh, it's somewhere. I'm really trying to find this because I know it's somewhere in here. Damn, I'm actually stupid. Since I can't find that one, I actually want to find the one where she talks about the term date rape because I think she actually drops a pretty good truth nuke on that one. Okay, so the dude asks, "What are your thoughts on the term date rape?" She responds, "If a bad guy steals your wallet at the end of the date, do we call it a date mugging? Do we allow date murderers to be treated differently than murders that don't happen after a date? Of course not. That term is disrespectful to survivors and should never be used again." Because date rape is basically the exact same fucking thing as rape, and there shouldn't be any kind of separation. It does not matter if it was after a date or not, rape is rape. But yeah, I love how some teachers, like ELA teachers, will be like, they'll say that there's a message behind every book, which just isn't true. Like, that's simply not true. Not every book is going to have a message, and Speak is one of those. Because this dude literally says, "What message were you trying to send with this book?" She replies, "I don't send messages. I try to tell good stories. But if you like a book and it is well written, you usually learn a couple of things. Good books reflect that human experience, and we all learn from that." Yeah, that's pretty gas. Damn, I swear there was one where he was like, "What's your opinion on censorship?" Oh, then there's also, here's another good one actually. He asked, "Over decades of talking to teenagers about this book and the issues it raises, what have you learned? What have you come away with?" She responds, "Until parents deal with their discomfort and talk honestly to their children about consent and sexuality, we will continue to see generations of people scarred by sexual violence in silence. Adults must speak up about sex to make the world safer for kids." Which I think is very true. Oh, here it is. I'm an idiot. It was basically past all of that. It is a comment about censorship from Lori Halls Anderson. "These are scary days in which to raise teenagers, I know. I've had 4 of them. Part of the problem is that we have a generation that has been exposed to unprecedented amounts of sexual behavior in the media and on the internet. They see it, they talk about it, Their hormones react, and a lot of kids wind up in painful situations. Literature is the safe and traditional vehicle through which we learn about the world and pass on values from one generation to the next. Books save lives. Contemporary young adult literature surprises some people because it is an accurate reflection of the way today's teenagers talk, think, and behave. But these books must be honest in order to connect to the teen reader. America's teens are desperate for responsible, trustworthy adults to create situations in which they can discuss the issues that are of the highest concern for them. Reading and discussing books is one of the most effective ways to get teens to think through and learn about the challenges of adolescence. Most of the censorship I see is fear-driven. I respect that. The world is a very scary place. It is a terrifying place in which to raise children, and in particular, teenagers. It is human nature to mature and protect children as they grow into adults. But censoring books that deal with difficult adolescent issues does not protect anybody. Quite the opposite. It leaves kids in darkness and makes them vulnerable. Censorship is the child of fear and the father of ignorance. Our children cannot afford to have the truth of the world withheld from them. They need us to be brave enough to give them great books so they can learn how to grow up into the men and women we want them to be. Um, I think that uh, you can't really sum it up better than that. Of course, not all censorship is fear driven, most is. But when it does come to sexual violence, a lot of censorship is fear driven. That's true. And I think that shouldn't be the case. Because if these kids are to learn and we are to teach them about sexual violence and consent, then I think the numbers of rapes and shit like that would go down. I love how I'm all over the place. I love that. I'll go from talking about some dumb shit like my friend calling me, being like, I'll kill you, to talking about like heavy topics. And I hope you guys are okay with that. Because my mind is all over the place and I'll talk about what I want to talk about when I want to talk about it. And I'm not really going to change myself from that. Because I like talking about heavier
There's some kids'
topics. I
clothes.
really do.
Bet a family came through.
And I also like talking about more lighthearted topics. Oh yeah, I remember this. I turned the vibration thing on for
I wonder what happened to him.
speaking. I remember having it on
Big
for the
brother
original
wolf.
too,
Yeah, or got killed by scars.
and I really
Such
like
an
it.
optimist.
Hmm.
I just think I think it's a nicer company. Oh, this boat literally has everything, dude. And books, entertainment. Honestly, when it's the end of the world, books are probably one of the best things you could have. Like, you don't
All right,
got TV,
enough of this boat.
you don't got events.
You want to go see the rest of the fish zoo?
I mean, like, if there's
You
a
think there's anywhere safe?
civilization, a safe
Of
one,
course.
yeah, you could have
Let's go.
events, but some people are living off on their own, like the boat, which is honestly kind of a safe option. Just go out to just fish at sea and just travel around on your boat. And then you got all the books to read in the world. Honestly, I love books. People who don't like books kind of saddens me,
Think you can get through that?
if I'm being completely honest.
Get me up there.
I feel like everybody should love
Yep.
books. You know, I guess it's just the fact that you actually have to like read.
Here.
Like you actually have to look at words. You can't just look at pictures move and
Holy shit! Look at you.
stuff like that.
Push down
I
on your
think a
leg. I'll
good
take you up.
line Okay, it's about to end. Hold on.